this is Bobbii Hawk Jacobs with Live in the Vineyard Uncorked with Michelle Branch.
Hello. How's it going?
We're backstage in Broomfield, Colorado.
Yeah.
Michelle was just doing a very sexy folding of the laundry.
Yeah, you caught me on laundry day.
Laundry day.
You know,
it's Tuesday.
I was telling my single girlfriend recently, who happens to love like guys in bands. I was like, you know what you should do? Like, you should just hang out by a venue and invite dudes to come over to your house to do laundry, drink a beer. Like, that would be the easiest way to get a date in band.
They might not get back to the...
No, but seriously, girls who like guys in bands, just offer to do their laundry. Like, we're traveling and we can never get our laundry done. So, yeah, today we were all fighting over the laundry room.
Did you win? Is it like a rock, paper, scissors
I was
or you're like, I've got kids, everyone out of the way.
Well, I was here first, and I had my husband and my daughter's laundry and our sheets from our bunks and beds and whatnot. So I had like 6 bags, and someone from the Goo Goo Dolls crew walked in, and they're like, "Oh, cool! I'm gonna put my stuff in." And I was like, "I have 3 more loads. you're waiting a while, dude."
Take a number. Going back to the loud bed.
Exactly.
We wanted to ask you some questions, some fun, lighthearted questions that we've done with other bands, and we just wanted to get a little insight into your world. So we're going to start off with, are you ready?
Yep,
question
I'm ready. Yep.
Red or white wine?
Red.
Hands down, no questions asked?
No questions asked. You know what? I do love white, but I love red wine.
Yeah.
It's good for every sort of mood.
Yes. Well, wait, just a second. Hold the thought. We've got to give you some red wine. That's amazing.
I don't discriminate usually. When
2 bottles. You're going to be performing at the Behringer Caves,
awesome.
and
Thank
now
you,
we have
Behringer.
Behringer Cabernet, which is
awesome.
phenomenal. So
yeah,
I
I don't discriminate when it comes to alcohol generally. As a rule, I think it's rude, especially to your hosts if you're somewhere. But I typically always go for red. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, red is phenomenal.
Yeah, we would love to do that.
So, as far as tofu or steak, I really don't know if you are a meat eater or more of a vegetarian.
I have a complicated answer to this. I was vegan for almost 4 years, which was a weird 4 years of my life.
Is that the second album or the third? Maybe between the third album?
No, it was actually when
because of a reason.
I moved to Nashville, and it was the worst time to ever be vegan because when you tell someone that you don't eat meat, they're like, "Oh, cool. Well, we'll just put bacon on it," and you're like, "No, that's meat too." That's not a vegetable. Yeah. So, really, I'm very creeped out by factory farming and where food comes from.
Jamie's shaking her head.
So I will eat a steak if I know where it came from. And when I'm home, I have certain farmers I like to buy from, places I like to buy from, where I know that it's had a great, happy cow life and nothing creepy is going to happen if I eat it. If I don't know where it comes from, tofu. So on the road when we're in catering and I don't know like where it's come from, I usually am eating all the vegetarian tofu meals. But I will rock a steak with some red wine like no other if I know where it came from.
Yes, when we're in Napa, we're going to go to Cole's Chop House,
okay,
which is the exquisite chop house of the entire, it's the #1 rated chop house in the whole San Francisco Bay Area, and it's in Napa. And so I will let Greg Cole know that you want a badass steak. And he will hook you up. So we'll definitely do that. As far as electric or acoustic?
These days electric, because I've been playing acoustic guitar for so long that it's been nice. This whole tour I've been playing electric, and it's kind of opened the doors for me. It's kind of inspiring my writing and whatnot. So yeah, but see, acoustic you can take everywhere, and you can have. I don't know. I'm on the fence with that one.
Is there a certain guitar that is your signature guitar? Or do you,
Gibson Hummingbirds.
Okay.
Yeah, acoustic guitars.
I saw it sitting right over there.
Yeah, everyone. I'm obsessed with them.
That's great. East Coast or West Coast?
West Coast. West Coast, hands down. I'm biased. I grew up in Arizona, and which I would consider kind of more West Coast mentality. And moved to LA when I was 16, and I could literally like work for the LA Tourism Board because I'm so passionate about LA and California. I love it so much. It's one of the only places where you can go to the beach, the mountains, the You can go skiing, you can go to the desert, you can, you have kind of everything there, and you have also this like really rich, fertile farmland, and I'm just West Coaster all the way. Yeah.
All right. Well,
and no bugs and no humidity.
No mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Very important.
Very
snakes
important.
though, lots of snakes. Ooh. But not as many snakes as in Arizona.
Yeah, that's true.
Palm tree or cactus?
Cactus. I actually,
I didn't know what you were going to say to that question.
No, it reminds me of my upbringing, growing up in Arizona. I love, like if we'll go to like botanical gardens or something with my daughter, and we always end up in like the cactus gardens, and it's so sculptural and beautiful, but it also just reminds me of
warm and fuzzies
of home. And my grandma, my dad's mother, her birthday was in May, and like the week right before her birthday, every year the saguaros would bloom, and she would say, "Oh, look, the cactus are putting on their party hats for my birthday." So I think of that every time.
That's so
my
sweet.
grandma's, yeah.
Are you early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
That's what I
Crazy
thought.
night owl. Like going to bed. I mean, like 3, 4 in the morning a lot, but having a kid.
Oh yeah. You never know when they're going to wake up.
No, so it's definitely been a rude awakening, and I also have pet chickens at home.
Oh, I have to say, are they on the bus? Wow, did you ever take up a book?
No, that would be funny. There'd be chicken poo everywhere. And they wake up with the sun. And so this night owl over here decided to have chickens, and I usually, sometimes in the middle of summer when it's like the sun is coming up really early, I'm waking up at like 5:45 and letting the chickens out. 5:30, 5:45 letting the chickens out, or 6 o'clock, 7 in the wintertime. Ooh.
Yeah.
But usually my daughter's waking up around then when she has school and we're back home. But on like normal people's schedule, as we like to call it. So, but on tour, no, I'm. It's impossible to go to sleep. Yeah.
Well, that's your regimen. That's your routine.
Yeah.
So.
Well, my day doesn't really technically start or feel like it started until I've played. And when we're doing our own shows, sometimes that doesn't start till 10 o'clock at night, and then you're all wired and whatever. So
yeah,
it's just hard.
Well, so I'm assuming you drink caffeine. So the next question is coffee or tea?
Coffee, hardcore, and an IV. Like
awesome.
Yeah.
Do you like creamer or do you like it black?
It depends on what I'm.
Black
depends
coffee.
on what I'm drinking. But I like my coffee like I like my men. Very sweet and white. Is that
I was gonna say, you said black. Your husband's not black. He's white. All right, just checking.
It's like, I like my
We're
coffee
not
like I like my
drinking.
men.
Wait,
black.
wait. Is this? Did you put an IV in this? Are you sure that we haven't? Right.
No.
I swear we're not.
But if I'm drinking like espresso or something,
yeah,
I'll drink it black.
You might have drank like 3 of those before, and then I swear. All right, we're almost done. Blackberry.
This is what happens when friends do interviews and not,
oh my God.
we're just being silly.
We're just being silly. We've known each other for a long time. So